Hello there, my darling dragon friends. Welcome, welcome, and thank you for being here. My name is Ariel. I am the Sassy Dragon, and today we are going to be talking about and smelling the newer Juliette has a gun fragrance, Ode to Dullness, which I think is a really great name for something. I really think that name is very fun. I went ahead and got a smaller bottle of this just to give it a try out. I will be honest off the bat and tell you it is not a favorite of mine, but I'm going to smell it again and just give it another sniff before I completely toss it to the side or just decide I don't really like it. Because the first wear, there's something in it that I just don't like. Oh my gosh. I will say that I've noticed this about all of, well, not all, but a lot of their fragrances, that they really start out super aldehydic, super even that blast of alcohol, it can start out really sharp that way. This fragrance is a, unisex scent, so it's definitely made for men or women. It doesn't have anything that screams one or the other to me. So this one is a new fragrance as a tribute to blandness, a floral musk with minimal, creamy composition. Like a break in a tumult of a fast-paced world, this fragrance, indisputably comforting, wraps the senses in a veil of softness and invites introspection. So it's definitely made to be simple. In the fragrance note breakdown, we have cashmere wood, sandalwood, star anise, which also can sometimes have a little bit of that licorice scent, and tonka bean, because star anise is what they use to make licorice, guys. So this one is very soft. But I will say I thought it had good longevity. It has a moderate to soft sillage. It does seem to last a good while in spite of it being a soft fragrance. But there is something in it that I just don't like. And I don't know what that is exactly, but if you smell it, if your chemistry is similar to mine, you're going to notice it too. And it's a weird, it's an almost like medicinal, slightly herbal, slightly aquatic kind of smell in there. And it's just, I think it's probably, I can really tell that part of that equation is coming from the anise. And I'm a licorice lover. I do like anise and licorice scented things, so that's not a diss on anise at all. It is just something about the way that this is blended that ends up having this kind of ew. It really does. Yeah, there is just something about it, and it's very front and center. Like it shows up real quick in this scent, and I will say that it does not evolve very much. I had this on for a good 3 to 4 hours. It didn't change much, and it really didn't budge. It's a bit of a frustrating one because I actually like all of the notes that are in this on their own, or blended in other perfumes, but together in this particular blend, it just has a funkiness, and it's not about it smelling more masculine or feminine or anything like that. It just has this it's an oddly medicinal smelling fragrance, and it's not, I would think that this would be something that you would want to be kind of a light, definitely like an autumn kind of, soft skin scent. But I don't like this one very much, unfortunately. I wish that it was blended a little bit better and had a little less of that medicinal kind of vibe to me. You might have a better time with it than me because everyone's chemistry is personal and different. And so for some people, because there are definitely some good reviews on this that are saying, things like it's really, got that cozy scent. They're getting the creaminess of this, which I don't find it to be necessarily, because I don't get any. Usually tonka bean gives a little bit more of that slightly caramel, slightly sweet you know, side to things, but this is just not emerging out of that for me at all. And it just has kind of a funky smell, and not in a good funky way. So this is not one I would particularly recommend from this brand, but I do like other perfumes from this line. And I have a ton of samples of Juliette perfumes, so if you guys would like to see me do more reviews on their fragrances in the future, I will definitely accommodate as much as I can. And I would also say, I would like to start maybe reviewing, you know, some of y'all's favorite, you know, quote unquote skin scents that are softer, that are gentler, because I think that's really what they were going for here with this fragrance. But for me, it just fell kind of flat because it just comes out smelling kind of weird, honestly. And I'm all about some weird, but this is not like a good weird. This is not like a, I don't smell that and go, oh, that's interesting, let me smell it again. I'm just kind of like, oh, let me wash it off my arm. But if you do like it, and if it does transform into something lovely on your skin, absolutely enjoy it, wear it. Just know that this one may not be a safe blind buy. This is one that I would definitely test it out before you know, decide if it's going to work well on you or not. Thank you guys again for joining me, and I'll be seeing you soon. Take care.